Let's go with what led to the stripper pole, though.
Well, I needed money. I was a single mom.
Okay.
Pretty much. Well, I had a fiance at the time, but like I paid for my things and for my kid.
Wait, you had a fiance at the time you got on the pole? What he thought about that?
I think he was okay with it because I was working at it, you know.
Oh, you were working at the strip club when you met him?
No, it was, you know, where I was in the relationship and then, you know.
And then you got to the pole. Did he was like, yeah, girl, go do your thing?
I don't really remember. And I suffered a concussion in 2017.
Oh,
so
okay. So you don't, it's not.
It's a little hazy there.
A little foggy.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Dan, you've been through a lot. Shorty said concussion, a lot of other things. Okay, fair enough. So you're pretty much just saying that you needed some bread and you had a kid at the time.
Yeah.
And you was like, all right, I'm going to just start selling my booty.
Correct.
And
absolutely. It was a nice booty. And, you know,
and you sold it.
Nice big one, you know.
You sold it. Okay, fair enough. What about you? What led you to the stripper pole?
I actually started waitressing and bartending in a strip club first. And I got there because my rent was like very, very behind. I left the job that I was at because I was no longer happy. They switched the hours around. And then I would say after a year or so of bartending, I finally felt like I could make more money dancing.
So you seen Maria and Stacy and Brittany getting rained on. You was like, oh, I want rain on me.
I
Make it rain on me.
The exact moment I remember, this real ugly girl came up to me and told me she just made like $600 in a matter of 10 minutes.
Ooh, so
Nobody
it was competition. So you was like, oh, she uglier than me. I could outcompete. I can get this. If she get in the bag, I can get the bag.
She's getting
so that's how you were influenced.
Yeah.
Okay. And when all of this was going on, because I know your father wasn't in your life, but you said your father was in your life, right? Mm-hmm. Did you ever think like, okay, because I'm assuming you didn't have a kid at this time.
No, I didn't.
Got it. So did you ever think like, me doing this, like, how's my father going to look at me?
Oh, yeah.
Or you was like, freak my daddy.
Yeah. I mean, my parents they both have very high degrees and have very well jobs.
Yeah.
They were mad that I was even waitressing or bartending, so
okay.
I definitely knew it was going to make them mad, but I was in my own little world.
Okay. You was just living in your head. Like, you know what? You remember the girl's name? Let's just give her a name. Let's call her,
I know what she looked like.
What's the ugly chick name? Come on, Steve, you know. Like, all them chicks you be talking to ugly, bro. Give me one of your chicks' names. Nah, I'm messing with you.
Bubbles, I don't know.
What'd you say?
Bubbles, I don't know.
Bubbles. You know she big. Okay, so got it. So Bubbles influenced you to go on a pole because you pretty much thought that wasn't any competition and you can make more money than her.
Oh my God.
So in a world of, here's a question, start with you. Do you think sex work in general should be banned? And also, it's a two-pronged question. Do you think sex work in general should be banned? And do you think that the world would be a better place, society would be a better place if there wasn't any sex work?
Like all types of sex work.
Completely banned. No OnlyFans, no none of that.
Would the world be a better place? What was the first question?
Yeah, the first question is, Steve, what was the first question?
Be banned.
Should it be banned?
Yeah, should it be banned?
Should it be? I would say no, because there are some people that go to the club and that's like their life. I think that, and that's like what keeps them going, is a girl saying, "Oh, everything's okay." I guess I was gonna say it would probably make a better place, but going off of that, I guess
And would it make the world a better place? Or not a better place?
I think it would still exist, honestly.
But would it make the world a better place?
No, because
Okay,
sex still
got
happens.
it. It's because it's still going to happen. Or because it's not going to make a
Sex-
world a better place.
No, because people are still going to.
But even if they didn't do it,
Go
if
off
we
of-
banned it and they didn't do it, let's just say people didn't do any sex work. So that's stripping, OnlyFans, porn,
Right.
prostitution, that type of stuff.
It would be,
Let's just say that no one did it. Do you think that the world would be a better place?
no, I think there would be a lot more physical cheating and affairs.
A lot more physical cheating and affairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me write that one down because we're going to get back to Actually, no, I remember that. That's fine. Steve, you remember too if I forget. Same questions to you. Do you think sex work should be banned?
I do not think sex work should be banned. And I do not think that it would be a better place if sex work did not exist. This world is not a worse place because there's sex work. This world is a worse place because people lack the communication and being able to communicate with their partner or whomever they're speaking to truthfully and speaking genuinely.
Okay, got it. So you just think that it's communication. It has nothing to do with the girls that's selling booty pictures on OnlyFans and
Yeah.
selling a actual booty, prostituting it.
Well, prostitution is different than making porn. As long as you are making money
It's-
and there's
it's
cameras involved, it's
Digital
porn.
prostitution, and then there's actual prostitution. Digital prostitution, the only difference from porn and actual prostitution, because the porn star is still getting railed, right? So she's still having sex. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's still degenerate behavior, but it just isn't. Well, porn and prostitution, bro, it's the same. It's just one is on camera and one isn't. So it's just digitalized. OnlyFans is a little bit different because girls could kind of do whatever they want. You can sell feet pictures, sell booty pictures. You don't actually have to have sex with an individual, but you could still monetize off of your sexuality. You know what I'm saying? So
I get where you're saying that.
yeah.
It's different.
So, okay, but you said you don't think it shouldn't be banned, and you said that you don't think the world would be a better place.
No.
Got it. Question for you. Do you think when people do things and regret from doing those things, right? You think that they should have made better decisions?
If they regret it, they think that, yeah. What do you mean?
Got it. So you think that people that regret the decisions that they make, they could have made better decisions, right?
I don't think they always knew.
Yeah, they may not know, but they could have made a better decision. Got it. What about you?
Fundamentally, yes.
Fundamentally. Got it. So if someone regrets something, they know that they could have made somewhere a better decision.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Girls that do sex work, do you think that they regret it?
If she has morals and principles, yes.
Okay. You currently do it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you regret actually ever getting into sex work?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. You used to do it. Do you regret doing sex work? You stopped for a reason. Keep it nofugazee.
I had to work on that actually within myself because I didn't want to hate myself for something that I chose to do at one point in my lifetime. I was
Got
also
it. So do you think that, do you regret doing sex work?
I mean, if I can go all the way back to initially when I had not made the first porn videos that I made with my one ex, I would not have.
Okay, so that means you regret doing it. Now, let's go back to my first question, right? We're going to walk y'all through the logic. Got it. So first, y'all said that sex work shouldn't be banned. Then y'all said that doing sex work wouldn't, it's all in void. It wouldn't make the world good or better. It would just kind of be neutral. Now you just admitted that when people do things but regret it, you know that they could have did something better, right? You just admitted that. Now, if we just entangle this all in, right? Girls that do sex work, which y'all just both admitted, you regret it. So there's thousands of girls and men that's doing sex work and men and paying for it and stuff like that. I'm sure those dudes regret, like, dang, I just gave $100 to this chick. It was a little nut. Like, God dang, let me get my $100 back. I'm sure they regret it too, right? So the men and the women regret it. So if there's human beings that regret doing something, why wouldn't you say that it shouldn't be banned? And why wouldn't you say that the world wouldn't be better without sex work? Like, it's very easy to say, since y'all did it before and you do it and you used to do it and you know you regret it, which means that you know you could have made a better choice, right? So that means that if you could make that better choice, the world would have been better for you. So this means that goes back to my first question and the second question. Sex work should be banned, and also the world would be a better place without sex work because people wouldn't regret doing it.
I think some people genuinely don't regret it, though.
Yeah.
And that's where some people get stuck in there. You get 40, 50-year-old strippers, then they don't regret shit.
Yeah, I would say that most people cope. Most people cope because it's like...
People strip to cope.
Well, yeah, that's a fact. People strip to cope. So if they're doing it to cope, then obviously if you ask them, do you regret it? If you ask some people, do you regret it? Obviously, some of them will say no, but in their deepest part of their soul, they actually like, I should have never gave my soul to the devil and I could have made a better choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you actually ask them, I think they would say that they regret it. I think it's just a coping mechanism. That's because you are right. I had girls on a podcast before that did. I had a porn star on here and other girls, and they didn't. They had no remorse. They had no shame. They felt no shame for it. Because normally, if you don't feel shame for something, you don't regret it, right? And normally, shame. Normally the shame is girls that do sex work, they suppress their own shame by coping with the reality, not even by coping and not living in reality. So they live in their mind like, well, I'm doing this and it's fun. Oh yeah, these guys slap my butt hard or soft and, disrespect you sometimes, but I don't view it as the disrespect. I view it as a compliment in guys being guys. No, sweetheart. That's a lie. Because if you think back when you first started doing it, you definitely thought it was disrespectful. You definitely thought that he slapped me a little too hard. Like, come on.
I mean, it's basically what I told you before. There's some people that don't regret it. So although I don't want it for myself, there are many other people out there that do want that. So that is why I don't think you should ban it.
Got it. So just because, in the deepest part of your soul that, like, it's a reason for why you regret it. Like, if we peel back the layer, so I asked you a question, you said, yeah, like, I regret doing it. But if we peel back the layer, it's a reason why you regret it. Now, everyone has their reasons why they regret it. But I truly think that the reason why still hits to the same part, still hits to the part where deep down inside, you know that you are better than this. I think that's where it truly hits deep down.
I could do a lot more, yeah.
Yeah, like deep down inside, you know that you are better than this. So with that being said, I think that every girl, every guy, even these dudes that's in the chat right now that be masturbating, you get one off. You think, and you look in the mirror and you got the shame look. You like, dang, why did I just do that? You know that you better than that. You know you shouldn't be whacking your meat off. You know you should be in a gym courting girls the natural way instead of wanking off in your hand. Same thing with girls. If you are expressing your sexuality online or at the strip club, however you're doing it, deep down inside, it's like, I'm better than this.